Look at these things. Those are ridiculous. Why would anyone get it in their head they want to look like that? And that's called body dysmorphia. In the gym, there's subscribe, like, and share. Acknowledge that there are limits. You don't have the genetics to be just like somebody else. Don't believe your body dysmorphic ideas. Hey nerds, how you doing? My name's Jeff. Also, I am the Nerd Pope King, a name bestowed upon me by a very good friend named Eric. Well, here's a story I want to tell about this fella who I was told about just a few days ago, known as the Quad Father. Actual name for this person is Tom Platz, a bodybuilder who was inspired by the legendary Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, I'm not a bodybuilder, okay? Look at these arms. They're pretty scrawny. Yeah, okay, so I've been at the gym 9 weeks now. No big deal, alright? I've been a couch potato for over 30 years, so I have a lot to make up for. So, I'm on this new fitness plan where I've got this new routine I'm doing at the gym. And one part of this routine is barbell squats. Okay, so still new to this whole exercise thing because nerd, right? I take the barbells, I set a weight, I do some Asian squats, which they're the squats that happen in Asian parts of the world. The type of squat that I will demonstrate real quickly here, just for those unaware of the Asian squat. It's where we go down all the way, and then we can rest our elbows on our knees and just kind of chill here. Like indefinitely. Waiting for a bus? Do the Asian squat. Need to get down and tie your shoelaces? Do the Asian squat. Have a dog or a cat you want to pet on the street? Do the Asian squat. It's a good knee and hip flexibility exercise and a great way to just kind of hang out without literally sitting on the ground, because sometimes, the ground can be really dirty, especially when you're out on a walk. Okay? So, I do the squat super deep like that and then get up. I add more weight. I do it again and again until I'm done for the day. For the next 5 days, my quadriceps were killing. And that's not too much of a surprise because what do I know about exercise, right? This is all new to me. I'm not doing it the right way. But I'm also doing it the right way because I'm a nerd and I study. Okay. So then, the other day, I'm back at the gym and I'm doing those squats again. And this guy, I struck up a conversation. He looks a little lost, but he was just like not sure what he was gonna do next. There's a lot to do at a gym. And he says like, well, your squat's real deep. You're gonna do great there. And I mentioned my quad pain for the past several days, and he says, well, you should look up this guy, Tom Platz, also known as the Quad Father. Well, I'm not into bodybuilders. I really don't care. But it stuck in my mind, and, I mean, look at these things. Those are ridiculous. Why would anyone get it in their head they want to look like that? And so I thought I'd learn a little bit more. And about 30 seconds into watching the video, I'm like, I wonder if other people would be interested in this story and also never know about the ridiculousness that is the Quad Father. So here today, I'm going to be watching Tom Platz, Story of the Quad Father, Bodybuilding Motivation by Motivathlete. Okay, let's see what this is about. Motivathlete. What a name. Like motivate, athlete, motivity, motivathlete. Not bad. So Tom Platz, everyone. Platz with a Z.
And I went into drugstore where I used to live. This place called Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a little town called Millville. And I went into the drugstore and I saw this Muscle Bodybuilder and Power magazine. Before Muscle and Fitness, it was called Bodybuilding and Power. But I was looking through the magazine. I was 9. And I'm like, wow. I'm just like mesmerized. Dave Draper, blonde hair, girls on each arm, girls on each leg.
Fair.
And then Arnold, of course, drinking protein out of the blender. And I was like, I couldn't breathe for a second, you know? Huh. I thought, my God, what a job. What a great job this would be, you know?
You know, since going to the gym, I've been thinking lately, that would be pretty good. Could I get paid to exercise? I don't think the answer is yes. Let's continue.
When I told myself, most importantly, I made a self-promise to Tom, when I grow up, that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, and I told my dad this. My dad's like, sure, whatever, you know, let's go home.
Yeah.
He didn't buy the magazine for me. He put it back on the rack. We went home. But I never forgot about it. My dad bought me this set of weights for Christmas, 110-pound set. And I'm thinking, all right, this is the answer to my dream. I have to read the instruction book. And I'm like, my dad would go downstairs after dinner with me and he'd go, okay, the first exercise is the bench press. I'm like, okay, what do you do? He goes, well, you lay down on the floor and you got to push this bar. And my elbows would hit the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then we figured out you have to have a bench. So we rigged up this bench, and every night after dinner, we would do different exercises.
Yeah, for the bench press, you need a bench. What a thought.
There was no choice. There was no what if, no plan B. Forget plan B. This was the only thing that mattered in my life. It was the most important thing. It was like being a priest. And what I imagined that why a priest would become a priest.
A priest becomes a priest because they want to get ripped and have women hanging off each arm and leg? Maybe I'm listening to this wrong. Let's continue.
We all came out here to California like anointed zombies. We came walking out here with no money and no really understanding of the future other than
just a dream.
We needed to be together and train.
Yeah.
That's all we knew. I think there were 3 girls and 9 or 10 guys. That was it. That was bodybuilding.
Now, there have been moments where I've been at the gym like, more, but I've never yelled it. And there have been moments in my life where I've been like, kill me, but never in combination with the word more. I can think of a few reasons why I might have said, more, kill me, like in my party days. I don't think that's what we're talking about here. I wonder if those things got in the way of him doing things that we enjoy, like walking or copulating. That's it. That's it. That was the introduction to the Quad Father. Okay, so we'll pull up these quads again, and that's ridiculous. I'm looking to be fit. I'm looking to have a better cardiopulmonary system, right? I don't want to get exhausted from lovemaking, right? But that is not a goal. I don't know why anyone would want that as a goal, but I also don't know why anyone would want to work in the food service industry. So, hey, I don't know everything. What can I say? All I can say is that doesn't seem right to me. And I don't think I have any sort of aspirations to get my legs nearly that big. Oh, here's another video where he says, I'd rather die than be a failure. Let's check this out. Just get this out of the way again, and here we go. This is from Dream.Fitness.
You think you're done, there's 5 more reps.
Think you're done and 5 more reps. Okay, I can see that if you do a lot of lifting, or if you've been lifting for many years, and having been in moments where the muscle that I'm working is burning, I understand that thought, because burning is not the plateau. You can keep going past the burning sensation. But when I think I'm done, it's when I'm within 2 reps of failure, 1 rep of failure, or I do the failure rep. And then I do drop sets because I'm aiming to build.
And I told myself, I have to give it this much. I just can't be, because I can't accept the fact. I cannot live with the fact that Tom Platz is a loser.
Okay, so this makes me think something that has plaguing our society in this decade, and that's called body dysmorphia. It's something that affects the anorexic. It's something that affects the mentally ill. It's something that affects the transgender community. It's something that affects bodybuilding community. It's the idea that there's something wrong with my body if I don't blah, blah, blah. And, well, hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger was ashamed of his calves. Do you think, as just a general observer, that Arnold Schwarzenegger should be ashamed of his calves? Because I never had that thought. But now, I have that thought just as a laughing thought. Like, if I were ever in California and came across him, I'd be like, those are your calves? Just to see what happens, and then I'd get punched right in the face.
I cannot live with myself. I cannot look in the mirror. I can't walk down the street going, I'm a failure. Oh, I would rather die. I'm serious. I would rather die than be a failure. I hate that statement so much. I will do anything close to death to be a winner.
This all depends on how you define winning, losing, success, and failure. I, so far, am not a success, but I also am not a failure.
There was no what if, no plan B. Forget plan B. This was the only thing that mattered in my life. I was willing to give it that much. And a lot of times I came that close to death.
I have worked myself to the point where over the next 24 hours I could feel my heart was tired, and then over the next week I noticed that my cardiopulmonary system had greatly improved. So there are benefits to doing that, and there are also downsides, because I've heard of people having heart attacks and dying from pushing themselves too hard at the gym. I mean, know your limit, play within it.
My attitude, the way I walk to the gym in the morning, the way I get in the car, the way I get on the phone, I have an inner confidence that I've never really totally understood.
It's good to have. Self-confidence. I rock, you rock, we all rock! Yeah! Music rocks. Must have really loved leg day.
You know, if you really want something bad enough, if you really, really want something bad enough, you'll figure out a way to get there.
Use your body and fight me. Fight me. Come on. More. Pull. Everything you got. Come on. Dig.
I can see why he was Mr. Olympia.
It's gonna happen right now, or the muscle's gonna break off. Either one. God, what do you think? Let's go.
Do not fail. Do not fail. You cannot be a loser. Lose is nothing. You must not lose. You cannot leave the gym a loser. You might rather die than lose. Well, in the gym, there's...
In the gym, there's subscribe, like, and share. What an interesting thought. Well, if you liked learning about this Quadfather, if you liked any of the thoughts that I had, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share, like it says right there. But final thoughts, like, okay, for motivation, that was great. He really has that motivational energy. And he's not wrong when he says that if you really want something, then you will find a way to get it. Just please, everybody, acknowledge that there are limits, okay? There's someone you love who will never love you back, no matter what you do. Accept that. You don't have the genetics to be just like somebody else, like this Quadfather, for example. Accept it. You might have been born into a situation from which you will never dig yourself out of. Try. Do your best, but accept that there are limits. And these limits can be genetic, they can be situational, they can be financial. That doesn't change the fact that they are there. And please don't suffer from body dysmorphia. You can be better. You can try to be better. You can think yourself better. You can think better of yourself. And that's okay if you don't. You know, body positivity is important for your well-being, but so is taking care of your well-being. And if the way you can take care of yourself is limited in some way, that's okay. Taking care of your entire mind, body, spirit complex is the important part. Taking care of just one is not good enough. Taking care of two is good. Taking care of all three, mind, body, and spirit, that is the whole. That's the important part. So take care of yourselves. Don't believe your body dysmorphic ideas. My nose is okay, even if I don't like it. You're okay, even if somebody else doesn't like it. And I love you all. Keep being awesome. Bye. Science. Spirit. Life.